Okay, let's watch some of this shit because apparently it's popular and it's gonna get me clicks, and I'm on my grind set. Okay, Westerners, it's the beginning of a new week. Beginning of a new week. Pay your motherfucking taxes. I am watching you. I'm getting a new camera so that you can experience the beauty of Bulgarian nature in 4K. That's number one. And number two, you know what's very cool? Like I'm gonna. The best thing about getting fucking dogs, you know what it is? You know what it is? Because you now already know where I live, right? Not specifically in my house, but you kind of know where I live. Which allows me to do IRL streams. Jokes aside, I can do IRL streams now. Because everybody would immediately guess what country I was in from the license plates, from the flags, from whatever. But now I can do them. Now I could do them. So, thank you, Elon Muskuru. Thank you very much, guy. Lom Montana, Kostim, brate. Ili, what was that shit? Oh, Dobrich, bro. Dobrich. Imagine being from Dobrich, Holy Mother of God. Okay. I'm sorry, Dobrich getting some fucking left flank shots. Bar streams even, stuff like that. Дуф, кажи ми когато следващия път си тук, брат, наистина. Не, наистина. Наистина. Okay, let's watch this fucking shit.
What is it like? Like you go to the White House, yeah. Right? You take a selfie on a plane.
Yeah.
No caption. That is like Drake vibes a little bit.
Hit the emoji though.
You hit the emoji.
Come on.
Също някой тук, ако не е много weird и иска да пинеме по едно, нямам нищо против. Просто не дейте да сте weird. Ако сте weird, имам голями ръце. Ама ако не сте голями ръце, ще ви пригърщам. The moment Yugo got doxxed, he immediately started milking the fact he is in Bulgaria. Milking how? Bulgarians are broke. I get nothing. Have you seen the Bulgarian economy? What the fuck? Sure, they are fucking Beijing for most of the Western Balkans, but they still ain't got no cash. It's actually fucked up. You live, dude. It's fucking amazing, dude. Look at me. It's fucking sick as fuck. But I got this. Yeah. This. Yeah. So yeah, I can absolutely understand why you wouldn't. I'm OP. I'm OP here, and I'm ex-Yugoslav, so that gives me even more. So I'm OP. You got all the I got the buffs. You got the debuffs. That's not funny. That's very fucked up. But I think you understand the context of my joke. Bulgarians are absurdly racist to Roma people. Like, it's fucking insane.
You know where I was going.
What do you think? Like, what's the game plan there?
Not all, of course, but unfortunately, it's very systematic here. Very.
I knocked out on the plane.
I mean, you looked a little bit like. That was the joke on the.
Wait, I thought you got married. No, it's not about my skin tone, motherfucker. Look at my pasty ass. I ain't got no problems in Bulgaria.
You look a little bit like you took you hit nothing.
You can say it.
You look a little bit like you hit the edible before the flight.
Why would you say
it was 30 minutes. I'm
Why
sorry, Mr. May. I know.
Why would you say that?
I don't know.
But now everybody watch this. Should I like speed up? Chat. Throw the magic of the great peoples of Bulgaria at me and tell me where I should speed up to. Where should I speed up to? Because most people probably watch this. Well, you got doxxed. Yes, I got doxxed. First 15 minutes are all soccer. Fantastic. 16th minute. Okay. Thank you very much, Pizza Famine.
And then I sit down. We talked about that.
Is this what people mean when you guys say the first 15 minutes are just soccer? Is this what people mean when they say that they skip the banter part on the deprogram? Paul, I skip the banter part of the deprogram. I don't skip it. I don't listen to the deprogram. That's fine. But I don't listen to the deprogram means you don't listen to it at least once a month. Be honest, it's fine. I'm not gonna fucking KMS myself. Thank you, Deep Red Wine, you beautiful motherfucker. Thank you very much for the dollarinos. Thank you very much. Deep Red Wine was one of the first patrons on my YouTube channel. pretty crazy. Very smart guy. Very smart guy. I never skip it ever. The banter is so good though. So many people skip it. Please vote. I would genuinely want to know. Please vote in the poll. 83% all watch it. That's crazy. Then why the fuck do we get so much fucking banter part hate? That's very, very interesting. 5% skip it. Please vote. If you skip it, please definitely vote. Please. Because I wish, podcast platforms give you no money. Like, you can't make money off of them. None. So you can't fund your project from them. And then they also don't give you any, software functionality. It would have been so cool if there was a skip ahead option for the people who don't care about the banter, which God bless. It's fine for you not to care about the banter. You want to learn something today and not talk about, I don't know, alcohol, testicles, right? That's fine. But how easy would it be to install that? Hey, Spotify, please add a button that one can press where we can skip the banter. Not very complex. Patko, ovdje sedi ljudi koji uživaju takav sadržaj, uzorak ti je loš. Da, možda, da, pogotovo zato što su na streamu svi, brate. I think it might be sample bias. It's big time sample bias. Might be higher who watch here since the ones who like the banter. Yeah, you're watching a Twitch stream. I forget. Okay, it's still concerning that 6% say skip. But what is it? 79% of you actually listen to the pod. That's very kind of you. And the rest of you who do not, we have very new, interesting, cool episodes. Especially the last 3-4 episodes. If you were ever thinking of going back, they are very good. They're very good. Yugo, respectfully, companies don't care to make their platforms usable. Be real. Really, dude? Really? Whoa, man, that's crazy. Don't you know that my whole worldview and ideology is sucking up to corporations? I genuinely think that corporations can save us all. The free market, contrary to what I ranted about literally 10 minutes ago, will eventually improve our species. Anecdote of a conversation I had with another leftist who's more self-serious than I am. I think those types find it more off-putting, but I think for a lot of us normals, it's good. It makes it feel less like a lecture and more personable, right? That was the point. That was the point. You either go very cinematic, or you go lecture style, or you make it human the way we do.
I walked in. First you get there, and it's just you alone, and there are two people guiding you through to get to the Oval Office.
This is him talking to Trampolino. Okay, this is interesting.
They're
go to 1300. Thank you, Pandas, the real OG mod.
Perhaps one of the most famous people in America right now. I mean, it's weird. Is it weird?
Yeah.
How have you adjusted to that?
I think I try and spend as much time as possible with people I knew before I was
the day ones.
The mayor-elect.
Yeah.
And I think the nice thing about being an assembly member is I was still working in politics, but I was also walking around my neighborhood like anybody else.
Yeah.
I mean, I went to...
You went to the White House, okay?
I went to the White House.
And now while, I'm supposed to be, but you are a man of the people. Why can't you walk around? Or oh my God, he's already fucking full of himself, even though he's not even officially in office yet. He should definitely not walk among the people. He should be the most elitist fucking penthouse living motherfucker of all time, okay? Because motherfucker's gonna be killing this dude, okay? I don't want this guy. I want this guy, like a homeless guy comes up to Zoran, pow! Okay? Baby comes up to Zoran, pow! Okay? This guy ain't... Otherwise, he's getting shot tomorrow, okay? Pow, pow! Pregnant lady, kaboom! Okay, pacow!
I was going to tell you...
Only tunnels from now on, okay? You're only tunnels. My dad is working in a factory in Bulgaria right now. Go and say hi. I will. Tell your dad to donate 100 gift subs, and I will go shake his hand.
I went to Dwayne Reed. but both of them are true.
Okay, let's start on the Dwayne Reed.
Okay, start on the Dwayne Reed.
Yeah.
We went in there, pick up something from the apartment.
Yeah.
This guy in front of us has a pack of condoms and breath mints, and he turns around and he goes, "Mr. Mayor." And he looks at my wife. He goes, "Mrs. Mayor." And that's our experience now at Dwayne Reed.
Yeah, and
That's life in Astoria.
oh, the condoms had.
I don't know.
He was like, "Mr. Mayor, I'm about to lose my virginity." Yeah.
He left it at that.
I would like you to know, I'm about to become a man.
He just gave the titles.
What does this last year feel like? And what has the adjustment been like? Like,
I mean, it's. To be honest with you, I haven't spent all that much time reflecting on it.
You should,
because it's so go.
You should just work.
You shouldn't. You should surround yourself like almost exclusively by your friends that were your friends from before, but politically with people that were a part of your team when it was very, 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 very grassroots. That's the only way you don't let the free market turn you into a sellout. That's the only fucking way. Shipshorot. Gezur. What was it they say? Gezuar. You can call me anything, just never call me a Turk, okay? All of it is acceptable. Turk, 5-minute ban.
A lot. Yeah. Have you checked
mods? I'm very serious. I will literally remove your mod option if you do not 5-minute ban anybody who calls me a Turk.
Reddit?
You sound like the inner voice.
Is there a Zoran MAMDANI?
As a Turk, I understand. Shit! I like Turks. Now I feel bad. No. Fuck! Shit! Fuck! I didn't know there was Turks in here. No, Turks are fine. I like Turks. Jesus fucking Christ. Ottomans, not so much, okay? Fuck! You immediately made me fucking feel bad. You motherfucker. I can't even be racist for like 3 minutes. For 3 minutes! Like, for just 3 minutes. Okay? And by the way, I'm allowed to do Orientalism on the motherfucking Turks. 500 years of fucking occupation. Okay, I'm allowed to do a little bit of ethnic-based shade throwing. Okay, thank you, Cynical Chris. Always paying their taxes. Cynical Chris, thank you very much. You're very much so not cynical. Thank you, Tiny Zucchini, for the 2 gifties as well. That was funny what you said about your own people, but don't do that. I feel bad now, son of a bitch. I too am a Turkish guy. What the fuck? You guys really are everywhere. Holy shit! I should be careful what I say, because now I'm in a country that's bordering Turkey. Okay, Erdogan has said quite a few things about reincorporating Bulgaristan into the greater territorial imperative of the Turkish peoples. As a Turk, I give you the pass, motherfucker. I am Balkan. You don't need to give me a pass, but it's okay. I accept it. Thank you, Eldritch One. You beautiful motherfucker. Thank you.
Wonderful. A new child soldier.
You know the best way to get back to Yugopnik is to give him Turkish subs. Yeah. Or to give the Turks subs.
Just don't read the comments.
No, I always forget to put the extra /R when I'm like typing in the URL, I don't even.
What is it like? Like you go to the White House, right?
As a Greek, I reject everything that just happened in the last minute. Malaka, I don't know what to do, brother.
You take a selfie on a plane.
Yeah.
No caption. That is like Drake vibes.
Shut the fuck up. What did I want to say? A lot of you also guessed where I migrated to. Whenever I would say, I'm going to the seaside, but not this country's seaside. So you were like, okay, so you're in a country with a seaside that is close to another country with a seaside. But then I would say, I am going to this country's seaside, and my partner is from this country. A lot of you, because Bulgaria is in a very particular position to compare it to that. So all I'm saying is I'm very proud of just how many of you could have doxed me so long ago, and you chose not to. Shows what a beautiful community we've built. I'm not even kidding. Very base shit. Very base shit. That is so based. That is so cool. Thank you, MFG, for the 20 months, you beautiful motherfucker as well. So many of you could have. You didn't. Why didn't you migrate to Puerto Rico? Hi, Hugo. Sorry about being doxxed. I also got doxxed. They all know I really am South African now. I am sorry for all of their biases being confirmed now, my friend. It's very nice to see Little Bear, a dear friend of the show, lovely chatter. Everybody give Little Bear a follow, please. I saw some Bulgarian ads a while ago on your stream. Yeah, and a lot of people thought I was VPNing to Bulgaria. But I had, again, people in my DMs. One person, not people. I had one person DM me and say, yo, I thought you were VPNing to Bulgaria. But then multiple streams, you had Bulgarian ads. There's no way you're constantly VPNing to one country. That makes no sense, right? So good catch with that one. Good catch with that one. Wait, are you in Haiti or Santo Domingo? I am in the beautiful Central African city of Tirana, Albania. For the world is Albania. And its largest continent is its capital city. So Africa is Tirana.
A little bit.
Hit the emoji though.
You hit the emoji.
Come on. You know where I was
What do you think about
going.
the plane? What do you think? Like, you think like what's the game plan there?
Honestly, I knocked out on the plane.
You slept.
Slept.
It's a 30-minute flight. I mean, you looked a little bit like. That was the joke on the internet. I don't know if I can make these jokes. You look a little bit like you took you hit nothing.
By the way, I don't hate, but I find everybody that's participating in the whole Arab century of humiliation versus why Beijing no immediately help Arab anti-imperialism to be just Fed talk. Do not. I said this on the previous stream. I'll say it again. Please do not participate in that fucking shit throwing fest, because this man is masturbating right every time you throw shade at another leftist that you might disagree with on this, but you do it publicly. This man orgasms. Okay. A man wearing this jacket orgasms the second you do it. So please, keep it, don't post about that shit on Twitter or talk about it in public with regular people. That's the sort of shit that needs to be kept for internal dialogue, because it's contributing to nothing.
You can say it.
You look a little bit like you hit the edible before the flight.
Why would you
know
say
it was
that?
30 minutes. I'm
Why
sorry,
would you say
Mr. May.
that?
I know
Why would you say that?
Ben Empanada is not doing this coverage. Ben Empanada's, I love Ben Empanada, except for that weird tirade from like half a year ago. I think he was off his fucking rocker, but everybody can be off a rocker sometimes. I don't know why Ben Empanada is covering the fucking American fucking private military fucking idiot dude. Like, who the what? Why are you covering this, bro? Like, it's fucking stupid. I also find the people that are actively covering him and supporting his campaign to be fucking stupid too. I'm a centrist on this. Like, why are you giving him so much? Why are you giving him so much time? And I'm saying genuinely, like a brother. Like, you rightfully, to an extent, call out. They're doing a grift by just pushing for him because it's mainstream politics, and that's a fine enough analysis. But you constantly covering it as well. I know you're a true believer in the cause. That's why I'm never gonna say it's a grip, but it fucking looks like it, bro. Fucking stop doing that shit. Who gives a fuck about some random guy running for governor of shithole LLC in Pichka Silelina, fucking wherever? Like, what the fuck? It does more damage than it does anything positive. I genuinely am saying it from the bottom of my heart with love. Genuinely.
I don't know. I apologize. You walk in, like, he gave you a tour of the White House?
He gave me a tour of
What was the weirdest thing he showed you?
the Oval Office and the Cabinet Room. What's that?
He had to have shown you one thing weird.
I mean, he showed me the portraits of all the presidents in the Cabinet Room.
Yeah, he saved the FDR for you.
The FDR was beautiful.
It was really nice.
And we talked about FDR for a little bit. And honestly, you don't have the LaGuardia record if you don't have FDR.
Yeah.
I think Bia is right. American Zick writing a murderer drove me insane. Yes, it drove me insane as well, but they do other like 700 things. of sometimes much greater importance, or sometimes things that are much more fucked up than that particular dick riding. So when we hyper focus on that particular dick riding, why am I explaining myself? I fucking said my piece on this a million years ago. I'm throwing Bulgarian rays right now. I'm doxxed, so now I'm going. Now I will embrace drama. Never, 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 ever.
We talked about that. I walked in. First, you get there, and it's just you alone, and there are two people like guiding you through to get to the Oval Office. And they're like, they want you to see this room and that room, and then I sit down, waiting for the time of the meeting, and in front of me are like all these different coffee table books, and one of them is UFC at the White House.
Oh yeah, he's bringing it there, right?
I had no idea, but I was
in the rose
flipping through that.
Yeah, and so you saw like guys fighting each other?
No, it was just a
what was it? UFC. It was
visualization.
Of
like what the
the octagon is.
Yeah, it's gonna look like.
Yeah. Are you gonna go?
No.
Are you?
When the 135.
How did you keep the face during the press conference?
Oh.
Because we were all dying, and I'm like, my boy Zoran was like just straight face. He said, "Just tell him yes." Yeah. How did you keep that face?
Honestly, I was just thinking about New York City.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the whole time I was trying to think about the difference between if you have a White House that is working towards an affordability agenda or one that's making it harder to live in the city.
Yeah.
That's kind of what kept.
Do you feel like as if the president?
The reason I don't see this as the whole interaction with Donald Trump as a massive green flag, and I'm absurdly confused by people's analysis of just looking at a picture of him standing next. The reason I don't see this as selling out, and I find it very weird for people to like have the intellectual capacity of a 12-year-old, where they see a picture of two people standing next to each other and they immediately think that those two people are fucking best friends. It was in every possible political grift interest for MAMDANI to start up massive shit-throwing drama with Donald Trump. He would have scored so many points with mainstream Democrats, with, anti-MAGA liberals. He could have walked the TV screens for weeks upon weeks upon weeks, showing how he stood up, but only in rhetoric because he can't really do anything against evil orange threat and so on. In no way did his pragmatic approach to talking to somebody whose power levels are objectively 7,000 times larger than him, that has in no way served his campaign, but it has served potentially his ability to get the shit that he ran on done. So with all due respect, I think people are confused on what grifting is in this particular scenario. For a politician, a mainstream electoral politics politician, grifting is making sure you grow your base. Okay? Doing your job is making sure that all the policies you ran your campaign on actually get finished in the 4 to 5 years of your governance. What Zoran MAMDANI has done with the interaction with Trump is look away at the opportunity to expand his base and look towards the opportunity of getting shit done. That is the only acceptable analysis of this, with all due respect. The only one. And if you're like, oh, but he was weak. No. He called him a fascist to his face in front of every single fucking high-end journalist in the country. He didn't backpedal on a single thing during the conversation. So using that interaction, you can criticize him about plenty of other things. But using that interaction as your jumping off point to calling him somebody that's already selling out is insane. What you should be talking about is the Hakeem Jeffries shit. Now that fucking sucks. Now that fucking stupid as shit. What the fuck are you getting with that? That is so dumb. We're gonna talk about it later. That is what the fuck. But his interaction with Trump was based as shit. That was 9,000 IQ move. It was lovely. Hakeem Jeffries shit is just, I'm pretty sure, very bad advice. Coming, funnily enough, from inside the tent. I think that bad advice might have come to people that we had a lot of hope for back in the day. Not me, but a lot of very progressive Americans that ended up towing the line a lot more than we would like them to. I have a very bad feeling that advice came from them because of their inherent subjectivity on how they tackled being the quote-unquote left wing of the Democratic Party, now being, offloaded on Zoran. But this is just a theory, a game theory. I'm not going to say names. You guys can guess however much you want.
Sees your popularity, he loves the ratings, ton of reporters. He sees it. He's, I think, handsome. I think he thought handsome. Did you ever, eyes up here, Mr. President? You were elected because you were trusted on your policies for affordability. Do you think he's maybe a little bit trying to swagger Jack a little bit?
I actually think there's...
Wait, did you actually get doxxed, my king? Yes. Yes, my friend.
There are a lot of places.
I talked about this the other day. Absolutely. Please. Cuphead is doing a brilliant job over on Twitter. Giving it a follow would be based as shit. Would be very, very, very based. We really want to grow it as somebody that uses TikTok far too much. Please. Come on. We have 400 people here. If we get 100 new followers, that would be sick as a motherfucker.
Affirming that you think President Trump is a fascist?
I've spoken about...
That's okay. You can just say yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay. That's easier.
That's specific. Let's even boost this particular video if you want. Part shows that he is the ultimate political animal which does not care about politics. To him, being called a fascist is only bad if it's bad for the polls. To him, being called a fascist is just another word that he will analyze together with his analytical team to determine whether it's going to be optimal for his campaign to run smoothly or not. Everything is literally a numbers game. He's playing it as a mathematical equation. There is no outright ideological belief involved there. It is pragmatism, utility, pragmatism, utility, pragmatism, and utility. The question here, though, is what kind of utility and pragmatism does he see in glazing up Zoran like this? You don't get banned on TikTok for vaping? I just thought of that. Cuphead, we need to be careful. Holy Mother of God. Yeah, I do puff there for a second. I do puff there for a second. Well, thank you to the 3 of you that came in and liked it. Motherfucker, there's 450 of you. Come on, let's boost this shit. Let's boost this shit. Let's do illegal stuff. Come on, guys. I'm wearing a fucking ski mask over it. Let's do some illegal shit, bro. Let's do some illegal shit, dude. Let's get this to 260 likes. Let's do some fucked up illegal shit. Come on.
Are you...
Come on. Oh my God, it's still on. I think it's bugging. It's electroneering. Yeah, it is.
Are you affirming...
Okay, no, it's probably glitched out because it's not moving. Okay. What is a tuk-tuk?
Are you affirming that you think President...
Okay, it's not glitched. You guys are just ignoring the shit out of me. It's a link. You click it and you click like. It's the easiest thing of all time. It's the easiest thing of all time. It's the easiest thing of all time. Don't do it for me. Do it for Cuphead, okay? Cuphead makes these. Do it for Cuphead. You don't love the People's Police in here. Well, I tried. I fucking tried. I can't open the Discord message, my friend.
Disagreement with the president. I think one of the things that was remarkable to me is I told him that our campaign started on October 23rd of last year, but the moment when a lot of people, or not a lot of people, some people started paying attention was after he won the presidency. We did the video on Fordham Road, Hillside Avenue. Yeah. We talked to Trump voters and we asked them why they voted for him, and it just went back to cost of living and it went back.
I'm too much of a Polsanabi today, but it's worth mentioning. Digital content influencing real politics. Remember all that heavy-duty analysis, usually from article writers, 2, 3, 4 years ago, about how making videos or doing streams or creating short documentaries or organizing large Discord servers for people of leftist adjacent ideologies was pacifying them from acting out in the grass touching world, from organizing, from doing something. Right now, the fucking mayor of America's wealthiest city, obviously not only because of that, but to a very large extent because of that, won because he made content. Okay? So this is pure proof, even though it was electoralism, etc., etc. It's proof that content can translate into organizational action. And that content is a very legitimate form of agitation. It's a very legitimate form of agitation. Thank you, LMAOT, for the 3 months, my friend. Thank you very much. What this? Don't for her. Don't do it for her. Don't forget 9/11. Obama, we do not forget. We do not forget. Obama not forget 9/11. What was that? Obama, do you forget 9/11?
I will open as much educational institution as possible and I'm proud to be a Pakistani.
The next generation of Pakistan is going to make Pakistan literacy 100%.
I will be a soldier and protect Pakistan.
Yes.
I will open as much educational institution as possible and I'm proud to be a Pakistani.
Oh my God. Do you forget Obama? Where is her fucking... I love this lady. Pakistani lady Obama. Do you forget? We do not forget. Oh, come on. And I'm not making fun of this lady. I'm laughing with her, okay? When my dad speaks English, he speaks the same way as she does. Ah, God damn it. Obama, we do not forget. If anybody finds a link.
Back to cheaper groceries. Yeah. And that was a lot of our campaign.
And he liked that it was 1 in 10, right? That's like he
Yeah,
liked.
1 in 10.
He liked.
Did you see the guy who has the MAGA from MAMDANI hat?
Yeah.
And then he did the
How'd that feel?
MAGA.
Oh my God, that shows that he fucking, he scrolls the timeline so much, dude.
You're from
Kind
MAMDANI?
of badass.
It was wild. I remember
Yeah.
I was going to step on, I sound like such a postulist, everything is we. I was going to step on the stage
Yeah.
at Forest Hills where we were doing our rally.
Did you think it was a prank?
Well, I had a member of the NYPD pulled me aside and they're like, I just want you to know that there is a man in your line of sight with a red MAGA hat. We checked and he's actually sincerely here for the rally.
Oh, nice. So you really had to
remember
bring
that.
it. You had to do a Trump-style rally for him. You had to really do. You had to do YMCA. You know, this guy's accustomed to some wild rallies. This guy's accustomed to a stadium full of.
Yeah, it was just me and
Yeah.
El Bizgar Church.
Yeah, I
and
mean,
somebody from MTV Lebanon.
did you expect him to like you as much as he did?
I was trying to prepare for a lot of different situations.
I know. It's like when you're on that plane taking that selfie. I mean, that could have gone any. That could have gone in any direction. I mean, like, did that feel best case scenario, or like, were you like?
I
Yeah.
mean, honestly felt like the most productive meeting we could have had.
Yeah.
I mean, a meeting where we talked about ULERP, we talked about, groceries, Con Ed, rent, childcare. That feels like the best meeting you could have.
Yeah. Were Eric or Donald Jr. there?
No, it was.
Did you worry that like to see that was maybe difficult for them?
No, I wasn't thinking about that.
Maybe it's like the hang has just been so bad. This cool guy came, and he's like, now I have to go back to these guys. Did he say, can you sleep over? Did he come up to New York and see you?
He didn't ask me that.
Oh man, I mean, it was one of the most surreal things we've ever seen as Americans.
Robin Van Persie against Charlton, baby.
What's the score?
3-1
What? Fuck! Who
Who
scored?
for Charleston from halfway line.
Oh,
What?
did he do the pigeon from
Wait,
halfway line?
Nah, dude, he was being weird about it.
He scored from the halfway line?
Yeah, he chipped Ryan.
Why? It was off his line.
Yeah, it wasn't Ryan's fault. It was honestly just a great play from him.
Why would you say that?
Because they're not a threat.
They're not a
That's
threat.
famous last words. What's this time?
Okay.
75th.
What time is it right now?
74th minute now.
What time is it?
102.
Did you watch the 4-4 Arsenal Newcastle?
Yeah, we talked about it, dude. It was the worst day of my life. This is an interesting moment for us because we have like an opportunity to have like a snapshot of you after an historic election and prior to the assumption of one of the most powerful positions in America.
Co-host of the show.
Co-host of the Adam Friedland Show.
Yeah.
What made you run for mayor? Like, what made you decide to run for mayor?
I think
Zoran, you need to wait. We need a real political G to talk.
Listen, your Obama. We are Egyptian women.
Oh, Jesus, I did a racism. It's Egyptian, not Pakistani. Son of a bitch.
Listen, Obama. Shut up your mouth, Obama. Shut up your mouth, Obama. Sisi yes, Sisi yes. Morsi no, Morsi no. Sisi yes, Sisi yes. Morsi no, Morsi no. Listen.
And this is such a, like, nothing ever changes, dude. Like, our politicians are similar. Our, like, talking heads are similar. I think our normal, everyday people are similar when trying to address, like, Westerners, but their English is, trying to catch up with the mind. And now in Venezuela, peace, yes. War, no. Peace, yes. Peace, yes. Peace, yes. War, no. Peace, yes. Is fucking legendary. It is fucking legendary. Oh, yeah.
one of the things was that I was very frustrated
Peace,
with
yes.
the fact that
Never
Eric
ever.
Adams, who was at that point running for re-election, was making it more expensive to live in New York City in clear ways that he had direct control over, and then pretending like he was just a bystander. He would write a letter in support of Con Ed when they wanted to increase gas and electric by more than $60 a month. He would raise the rent more than 12%. Mm-hmm. He would increase the water bill. He would.
But like the conditions for you,
I mean, for me,
you're like, this is the time I'm gonna run for mayor.
I think the thinking was that I wanted to make a case.
This as well, God, this is so good. We're losing the war, bro.
Specific about cost of living.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of
He's trying to viral his way into peace, dude. Into piss, I mean.
people who looked at kind of the swing of our politics and thought that the only way to beat someone heading towards the right is to head towards the right yourself.
And you felt like you were gonna win?
I felt like I had a 30%
Brilliant. He's
chance of winning.
bringing
And that's
this up. Very important.
probably giving me an
It's
extra
kinda
2
crazy.
points.
Was there someone that you spoke to who said don't run?
Oh, tons.
Tons. Did your girl say that?
No, my wife.
Your wife.
Oh, you gotta.
I mean,
What's up for the 7-month streak, Puerto Rican vegan socialist in the 18 months? Thank you very much, which causes me to remind everybody to subscribe, pay your taxes, support this 100% ad-free show, and be like the Puerto Ricans. Be vegan, be socialist, and subscribe.
she's still your girl. She's always gonna be your girl. Your wife, she said run?
She was down for it.
So
that was the
you're
final
allowed,
decision
you're
that we
allowed,
had.
You're allowed, yeah.
Thank you.
Is she mad at you for working so much?
No, she's
She gets
she's
on you?
lovely.
She is a little bit.
She what?
Is she a little bit? She gets, no, but it's annoying for her a little bit.
She's my-
She lets
she's
you
my
work
heart.
so much? Mine
This is all
does.
permission given.
Mine doesn't.
No, but I think, to be honest with you, it's to meet someone in one stage of your life,
Yeah.
and then to have your life and their life transform.
Yeah.
What it also just like the
Thank you, Lady DXD, for the developing world taxes. Thank you very much, my friend. Very nice to see you. Thank you.
level of love and support it takes from someone. I mean, I would not be able to do this without her.
She gets mad at you for working too much.
That's not what
I
said.
feel like I looked into your eyes. I see a fellow brother. What was the moment you knew you'd win?
For the primary?
No.
Classic podcaster comparing himself to a person in government. It's eternal classic. As a podcaster myself. Yeah, we do have a very high sense of self-esteem. That's putting it lightly. Yeah.
Oh, no, the primary and the general, I suppose.
I got two questions. You know, there isn't like a single moment.
Yeah.
There is, the funny thing to me is that in both of the elections, from 6 to 9 p.m., I thought I was going to lose of election day.
Because there was like bad like exit polling?
In the general,
Yeah.
there was a rumor at around 6 o'clock that there were 2 major news networks that had bad exit polls and that showed Cuomo with an advantage.
He started that rumor?
Who knows, man? I mean, definitely worked. Ruined my night. Ruined my night. Primary, I remember Kevin Elkins.
How did you fall for that?
I'm such a mark of this stuff. Kevin Elkins, who was working on Cuomo's campaign, put out a tweet like, I guess the most important thing is that everybody had fun. And I was like, oh man, this means they know they're gonna win. And he's saying that to us.
The freakiest thing about Zoran to me is just how relatively similar he looks like Hakeem. Hakeem's gonna kill me for saying this, but pretty fucking similar. It's fucking freaky.
He's in a room full of 4 guys as the election night party. You're in a stadium. You're in a stadium in front of a Dory fan. I think you should have looked around.
Yeah, but never. I mean, this is like, you know, being an Arsenal fan.
It's the hope that kills you.
It's never done until.
That meant so much to me. I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know what I mean? You cannot count it.
It's a reminder that you're gonna die one day. It's like you think that once.
Hakeem is Swedish. Hakeem is German. Okay, Hakeem is half German, half British, and 1/3 French. Yeah. So you got to learn it from me. Okay. All the doxers on the internet, 100% correct. But they miss the fact that he is French. You can't look at him. He's so white. It's like, it hurts your eyes. You got to wear sunglasses around him.
Anytime you think something good's gonna happen, it just goes away.
You have to hold
I think
your
it's
breath.
made us better people, though.
Yeah, I mean, we've had to deal with disappointment for decades.
I think if we were like Real Madrid fans, we'd be like cheating on our taxes. We'd be like, I'm gonna live forever. We have affairs, multiple families.
Create a retractable roof.
I think for us, we're like it's gonna all go away. So I have to like take advantage of the time I have. It means nothing to these people. Okay.
Wait, what's the?
4-1 SA half.
Let's fucking go. Sorry for cursing. 4-1.
Sorry to me.
Wow. Hey guys, we want to thank Lucy. Sponsor Lucy. Let's level up your nicotine routine with Lucy.
Subscribe to Gopnik, a very good channel. He covers my content so well that it increases my shareholder value by 700%. The more people subscribe to Gopnik whenever watching Adam Friedland shows, the more it actually also contributes to the Adam Friedland show as well. Every subscriber to Ugopnik that pays their taxes, especially from the West, I'm now talking to the Westerners, should be commended.
Gave you a shitty gift, but this Christmas I'm giving you.
This Christmas, you should go and listen to the Deprogram podcast. It is quite interesting. It is almost as good as my show, but it's not as good because they don't record video in a studio. But they do so because it's an international show, not an American show like myself. Far inferior in its positioning on the global world stage. Ooh, and then, oh, yes, oh, great, subscribe to Ugopnik. Ooh, yeah, the monarch. Ugopnik is your monarch of subscription. You should, monarch, subscribe. Ugopnik, subscribe. That's what he said. Like, trust me, bro. Trust me.
This has become a national news story, right? And it's a crappy time. You've made a lot of people feel like inspired. Municipal politics and like is obviously messy, right?
Yeah.
What balance in your team that you're building right now do you have between the guys that know just like
Seriously though, Westerners, pay your fucking taxes. Oilers, oil me the fuck up. And individual subscribers, you know what to do, baby. Don't make me kiss you on the cheek.
the mud, you know, and then the guys that have the vision.
I think it's looking to combine that in everybody, and I think it's tough because sometimes the more fluency and experience you have in government, the less imagination you have as to what government.
We'll
can
cover
do, 'cause
Bulgarian politics. I can. Why not? Why not? Even though 90% of the coverage will be today, the liberals talked to the conservatives and they agreed on everything, except on who should be in government. And they also stole $100 billion. Thank you for coming to my Bulgarian TED Talk.
You've had to deal with it.
I can also do Croatian news as well. You want me to do Croatian news? Today, the liberals and conservatives argued not because they disagree on anything ideological or material, but because they disagree on who gets to steal $100 billion.
Failures for decades.
You want me to do Serbian politics? You want me to? Okay, Serbian politics is a little bit more based because there's actual protests going on. In Serbia, the liberals and conservatives agree on everything except who's going to steal $100 billion. And also, there's a mass of brilliant students and everybody who joined them that wants to pretty much throw them out of a window. Yes.
You've been in the cigar rooms, yeah.
And I think we've made a few appointments so far. The first appointment to me, Dean Foulahan, who's the first deputy mayor. I appointed him, and El Bisgard Church is my chief of staff. El is somebody I've known since I've been in office. So
Yes.
I hired her as my chief of staff when I was in the assembly, which
She's been with you, yeah.
from the jump, and
Yeah.
she's incredible.
Yeah.
And Dean is somebody who'd been in government for 47 years. And he'd worked as a first deputy mayor before, he'd worked as the head of the budget before, he worked in Albany. And the thing that I love about him is that he's worked through all of that. Yeah. And still, his orientation is how do we make a no into a how when it comes to any political problem. Yeah. And that's, a lot of people lose that the longer they work in government.
Do you remember the night Obama won?
Good point.
Like, do you remember like how, like, what it felt like? We're like, America is different now. You feel
I remember I was fucking tiny, dude. My grandpa was watching it on TV. I was in the living room, and I think quote it. I think I can literally quote it. He said, how was it? Prevodim ga sa našeg. I'm translating it from Serbian.
Wonderful, a new child soldier. Subscriber.
Went along the lines of, there's no way a guy whose ancestors got whipped and hanged, there's no way a guy like that is going to whip and hang non-Americans. That turned out different. Thank you, Redrugas. Thank you very much. Njemu su džedove besili I klali, nadam se da on neće sad nas da besi I kolje. I can't translate this in English. He's like, his great-grandparents were hanged and butchered. There's no way he's now going to hang and butcher us. Like, that was basically the direct translation. It's fucking lodged in my brain, but the translation is bad, you know? But yeah, we got the deporter-in-chief, yeah.
feel like to me the first generational talent that's come out of the progressive side of politics. But what we saw was like he wasn't prepared, that popularity didn't translate to legislative success. Did you take any notes from that? Did you learn from that? I mean, I'm trying to draw a parallel here.
No, I think the thing, the next challenge now is fulfilling the agenda.
Yeah.
Right? This excitement, inspiration, this hope, it will carry us through the beginning of the work, and then you have to start to deliver on the work. And I think that is actually what makes me excited, is that I actually see a path on each of the three key agenda points. And every time you win one of them, it validates people for believing. Because there are a lot of people who, they don't know if they should give themselves permission to hope again because of how many times they've been disappointed. Yeah. And you have to prove that they were right to believe. You have to give them. When you like, if we spent an entire campaign talking about freezing the rent for.
Okay, that's an insane story. I gotta read it. What Zoran is saying is very based because he's like, okay, I actually wanna make the shit I ran on a reality, which combined with how he dealt with Trump shows that the chances of selling out are lower, even though what he did with Hakeem Jeffries is fucking weird. State your thesis. I got laid that night. We're talking about when Obama got elected. Went to a Democratic bar in Atlanta. There's Democratic bars. Holy shit. And white men were either kissing me on my forehead or buying me drinks all night. It was weird being celebrated for being black. I was drunk as fuck, but I'll never forget about how weird it felt. That sounds like a surreal experience. That sounds like that's wow. That sounds borderline like a horny fever dream. That's a horny fever dream right there. Thanks, Obama. Immediately on day one, you got laid. So on day one, after you got laid, hope it was good. Did you say thanks, Obama? Were you one of the first people in history to say thanks, Obama? Were you one of the first people in history to say thanks, Obama? That's pretty historical.
Light sentence, fast and free buses, universal child care. The urgency of starting to deliver on that, it's what makes people understand that they were right to demand more.
But is there a balance that you have to strike? Do you have to, like, those people that believe in you, do you feel like there's a necessity to kind of inoculate them to understand it's not going to be overnight, right?
Yeah, and I think that you have to be honest about a timeline and that, you know, I'm not going to tell anyone in the first 100 days we're achieving these three things.
Yeah.
But they have to be able to see that you are working towards it and that you can actually deliver it while you're the mayor. And that's, like, I've been a legislator, and the legislature, it's an incredible place for where you can craft bill ideas, vote on them, debate on them. So much of whether or not they succeed has to do with whether the executive wants to implement them. Yeah. You can pass it through both houses, and if you have when I first came into Albany, Cuomo was the governor. Yeah. And you knew that the implementation of the law, it could be completely different than what you intended. Uh-huh. And now I will be the executive in New York City. Yeah. And that's also what gives me so much hope, is that you have the ability to follow through on so much of this. Uh-huh. And
he needs to remember that and remember that and remember that and remember that, and not think about re-election 4 to 5 years down, and not think about what's the next larger political office that I can occupy, stuff like that. That's very difficult. That is why, quote unquote neoliberal federal democracies, whatever the fuck you want to call them, are such strong tools of co-opting even the most well-intentioned of people, because they don't necessarily only lure you with with the stick. The cheese is so big, the banana, the whatever you want to call it. It's so huge. It's so huge. Look at all the things we will give you if you sell out. Look at all the things we will give you if you sell out. And the only way you can surpass that is if you're followed by ideals and ideology before anything else, and if you're surrounded by people that are constantly going to remind you not to sell out. That's a really difficult thing to do. It's still possible, but very difficult.
We've been told again and again what politicians can't do. It's really what they won't do. Yeah. And that's why I'm here on the Adam Friedland Show.
Yeah, thank you. There are plenty of ways they can fuck with you, right? Right? Like, and it's not only City Hall, it's like, but it's, Albany, it's DC, and it's like, it's you going out to see the president, like, showing face and showing abs, maybe. I don't know what you did. I don't know what you did in that room. Oh, yeah. Are there contingencies in place? Are you prepared for the fight? Because they're going to try to fuck with you.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be ready for it.
It's the worst job that you have.
I don't think it's the worst job.
Why are you doing this?
Because you get to represent New York City.
No, it's the worst job. You get booed everywhere you go.
I mean,
I still
get booed anyway.
I saw De Blasio get booed at a Paul Simon concert.
No.
And it was like an NPR parent family. And they were like,
can you explain it in Fortnite terms? You know how you can just play without building those crazy lines? Okay? Like if you manage to be the last Fortnite player in a war zone, what the fuck are they called? Without doing the building, the feeling of satisfaction is so much bigger than succeeding than winning a Fortnite Warzone by just doing the building shit. Get what I mean? Like, all the incentives are there for you to do the but if you don't do the and you still win, you sleep well at night and you're like, I'm actually the most based one ever.
They're like, oh, fuck yourself. I was like, what?
Battle Royale.
It's the mayor. He has to get booed.
Well, let me go take a piss.
I mean, no, really, what it is.
No, I mean, but like that's also what I love about, like, to be a New Yorker. You're gonna hear a lot of people's opinions. Like, I went to the Wu-Tang concert a few months ago.
You got booed?
Well,
No.
most of the reception is like great. People are like
Yeah.
cheering, waving. They want photos. And this one guy's like, "Yo, come take a photo with me." I'm like, "Yeah, what's up, dog?" And as soon as we take the photo, he pulls out the selfie, and then he just flips me off in the selfie.
That's funny.
And I'm like,
It's pretty
respect. Like,
He's doing a bit, though. Yeah, he likes you. I do that to my friends all the time.
yeah.
No, it's,
So you
like,
show
it's
love?
not that. It's what it is that it's a slog. I mean,
It
like,
is
it's-
definitely a slog.
you have to do it your way, I assume.
I think a big part of it is you have to keep yourself through it all. And you have to balance between the demands of what the city will require from you and how you don't lose yourself in the process of it. When I started in local politics, the first organization that I joined was the Muslim Democratic Club of New York. And one of the founders, her name is Alia Latif, she gave me this advice of, whatever you do, make sure you can recognize yourself in the mirror at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I think that's a big part of how I'm thinking about this, that work as hard as I can and do so to fulfill the vision we've had, not to comport yourself for a box that's being created.
I met Lena Khan. She was on the show.
She's great.
Quick, just 4-minute warning.
4-minute warning. And
Can we get a score update?
4-1. It's domination.
it's domination.
I don't know what else to call it, man.
Do you ever watch the Fox Soccer Channel commercials?
No.
They used to have the EPL.
Yeah.
It'd just be like
Yeah.
long commercials of Drogba.
Oh my! Don't talk.
Just descriptions
We
of
have
these
that's-
planet of a man.
that's the-
Didier Drogba.
That's the nightmares we have. You know,
The nightmare I have is Didier Drogba
He
bullying the
made
defense.
Senderos cry. dude.
Michael Essien's goal.
I guess when I met Lena Khan, she was on the show,
Sorry, yeah.
and like she is perhaps one of the most impressive
She's
people
incredible.
I've ever met. And when I heard she was part of the transition team, I was like, oh, he's got it. I mean, I asked her if she's ever lied, and she said, well, maybe in elementary school. And I think that was true. I think it was true.
I was a big Drogba fan as a kid.
What was really effective was that she communicated antitrust laws in like this complex stuff in a very clear and concise way.
Yeah.
It's sometimes progressives feel like snobs when they're talking to people.
I remember, when I was running for state assembly, we put together our first palm card.
Yeah.
And I thought it was absolutely fire. Yeah. And I remember giving it to a friend of mine, Kara McCurdy, who is a great photographer. And she read it and she was like, what do these words mean?
Yeah.
Because so much of the time it feels like we're just speaking to ourselves.
I mean, I think that's one thing that is going to be important is like just communicating not above people's heads.
Just actually speaking with them.
With people.
And I think that's the...
And here said, say the word based more. Zoran should be like, my politics are based. That will win him the presidency.
The point is to bring people in to politics, not to condescend to them as to why they're not already there. And it's also just much easier being yourself.
Yeah.
When you're speaking to people and...
You're going to get old, you think? Your face?
Brother.
Yeah, like you gotta be like, get on people's level. Like, if you want to explain why GTA 4 is better than GTA 5, you gotta do it like this. Gotta do it like this.
And what people don't know is GTA 4 was actually better than GTA 5. And, GTA 5 was this kind of postmodern version of GTA 4. And people say it was better, just because it was newer. It's like, no. GTA 5 had the newer graphics.
One of the only Jordan Peterson W's, dude. I can't believe this clip is real. One of the only Jordan Peterson W's.
But, some would call them better, but I wouldn't. GTA 4 had that natural feel. Oh, the drifting. Oh, maybe the fighting mechanics were superior in every way. It actually felt like you were interacting with the guy. And don't get me started on pushing one car, then pushing another, and you know, making it so you make the one guy in the line of fire of the other guy and he punches him and they start fighting. And you can, you know, make little bets in your brain about who's gonna win. You jump on top of a car and you watch. And it just grows and grows into this.
So if I don't...
Next thing you know, it's an army. It's a free-for-all army brawl.
Okay, now do you want a homophobic argument on why you should not every day? Well, no, I'm not calling this person homophobic, but like the contextualization is. And it's very funny. Here you go. Fuck no, not November.
So if I don't bust a nut, the semen gets recycled through my body for energy, right? So I'm getting nutted in? Nah, bruh. Nah, I ain't letting this slide. Because that wasn't part of the agreement. No, you telling me I'm out here running around charged up off nut. Nah, bruh. I done busted in myself. Nah, bro, I can't do this. Y'all didn't tell me this was part of the contract. And the more days I go without busting a nut, the more it builds up. So my head all full of cum. Nah, bro.
If you hold in your fart and you burp later in the day, you just farted through your mouth. It's the same gas.
This is gay. You basically telling me I'm just a walking semen ship. Is it gayer to bust on myself or bust in myself? You know what? Maybe it's gay that I ain't busted.
Every straight man who does not masturbate is a homosexual.
To the nut in so long. Maybe I'm fruity. Because think about it, bruh. You sitting there retaining and stuff, which means you just walking around full of nut. All full of cum. Just cum all in you. What? Then y'all talking about, well, when I go to sleep.
If you're not coming or farting, you're constantly jizzing into yourself and farting through your mouth.
My body just gonna release it automatically. So I'm getting free used. That's what you telling me? I basically got cream pad. I'm so filled up with nut. There's so much of it in my body just release it all in my sleep. Where the fuck is it going? All over me, bro. Now I'm just sitting there looking like a damn toaster scooter. You know what? This is gay. I don't even know if I should be doing this practice. So if I don't bust a nut.
There you go. You learned something new today. Okay. Which I guess if you're gay and in chat, you should never nut because you constantly get... Son of a bitch.
You see them always, yeah. You're going bald already?
What do you mean already? I've been going bald.
What are you doing for it?
I worry.
No, you
Did you do anything? Did you do like minoxidil?
We could go to Turkey.
That's
you go
one
to
place
Turkey,
I'm
I'll get
not going right
I go rhinoplasty, you go hair. Oh, you can't
Why
go.
do you need...
Yeah.
You look great.
Adam, we got a wrap.
Okay, last question.
This is just
when
I
saw Lena, when I spoke to Lena, she said one thing that stuck with me.
Yeah.
And I said, like, the most powerful companies in the world, the most powerful people in the world, like, are pissed at you. She had like hundreds of op-eds in newspapers. No one knew what the fuck the FTC was, and her response to me was very impressive. It was like, she said, like, I said, did you ever clap back or anything? She looked like confused, and she was like, no, I just have to, like, I don't know, like, win the lawsuit.
Let the work
Pummeled in the press. Like, how are you gonna keep your horse blinders on and just focus on the agenda? You know.
I think you have to both be responsive, but I think there's two things she said about that experience.
Why does he look like Adam Friedland?
First is that you always have to remember.
That's a compliment. That's a great draw.
That, especially from the wealthy and the powerful, they will always be amplified in a way that working peoples are not.
Yeah.
And if you remember that context, you take that seriously, and you also don't think of it as surround sound in the way that it feels.
Surundsund.
And part of that means getting out of the office, getting into New York City, speaking to people, asking them what they're thinking about, what they're worried about. And then the other thing is that every time you win in your agenda, it proves that people are right to believe in that agenda in the first place.
Yeah.
And you have to both be able to respond to this and never let it distract you from the work that you're supposed to be doing.
That's actually very wise. I agree completely with this. It's very principled.
If she wins that lawsuit, then that's the proof. And if we deliver on this agenda, that's the proof. And I mean, Bernie talks about the thing that people are afraid of is that the power of example. Yeah. That's what people are fearing. Not that we won't get it done, but that we will.
Can you get him on, can you text him? Get him on the show?
I don't have my phone's on me.
You have his number though? You should. Oh shit. I got I got a text. Oh shit.
I gotta give you the second time.
Here you go. Fuck no, not November.
So if I don't bust a nut, the semen gets recycled through my body for energy.
Welcome to Yugobnik Twitch. Any of you who are new, I hope you're nothing.
Shit.
Just in right again.
Yes, Zoran.
No! No!
Who this? Блядь, who this? Who this? Your Slavic uncle not understand. Who person this? Who person this? This football man. This football man of some club America. Former player Arsenal. Okay. Hector Bellerin. Bellerin. He Albanian? Bellerin. Hector Bellerin. Spanish. Acceptable. I like very much. Thank you, Sasha, for the 3 months. Sasha, you're beautiful. Thank you very much.
And the Tash, but
Hold
You
on.
really don't want to nut? Just take estrogen and become girl. Girls cannot too, friend. Everybody cannot.
Look how handsome.
I gotta go for the beginning.
Look how handsome.
No Gunners, it's not November. Apparently, when I look at this number, 2 and 2, it is no NSN, no subscribe November. It's NTN, no taxation November. Yeah?
together. Yes, Zoran, how are you?
We
my
gotta go
friend?
Betsy's
I
now.
don't know if you recognize me with this badge and this hair and the
It's so
tash,
cute.
but
We love
Adam
Hector.
told me that you guys were gonna watch the
He's so
derby
stylish.
together.
We're now, you know,
I
you
don't
made me
know
miss
This
it.
is lovely. I like very much.
either before, after, or at half time, but I'm sure that we're winning somehow. Also,
I
wanted to
DM'd
say
everyone
that I
on
always had
Instagram.
This is also very good politically. You person is being, humanized very much. That is why campaign was. Oh Jesus, I'm not faking my accent. Sorry. This is why this is really good. Like he's being humanized. We can see that he relates to shit. Because a lot of people I saw on Twitter are like, dude, this is gonna alienate so many Americans because they're gonna be like, this guy cares about gay football, bro, also known as soccer, bro. No, it doesn't matter what you care about. People seeing that you're passionate about something, that already really warms them up to you. It can be anything. Thank you, says Westerners. Remember to pump the Bulgarian economy. Yeah, baby. Every single, a very large percentage of everything you donate here. And Bulgarian taxpayer, if you're watching, I am paying every single tax, motherfucker. I have paid every single tax, motherfucker. I pay everything. I pay even more, motherfucker. So if you support me, you support the fledgling Bulgarian economy to an extent. Okay, there's going to be parking spots everywhere. There's going to be so many parking spots. We're going to park so many places. So if you were considering subscribing, as we reach hour 2, I'm supposed to do my grift segment. If you have considered subscribing, do so now so that you can support my adoptive country of residence. That's number one. That you really should do it. What should be the main argument you do it? I don't know. Kebapi. Okay. Main reason not to? There's none. Okay. There's zero. Jokes aside, Westerners especially, let's make that number grow. Let's try and hit the monthly count. You will be able to explore this room set in an undisclosed location in Bulgaria in far more HD because we will be able to buy a new camera, and it will be very based and very cool and very chill. Okay? If you're Bulgarian, my condolences. I'm not a Bulgarian, but I do live in Bulgaria. I am an immigrant. I am an evil immigrant, okay? If you do not want me to steal the jobs of Bulgarians and remain a Twitch streamer, consider subscribing so I don't have to go back to the corporate world and steal jobs of everyday Bulgarians. But though I was high-ranking in the corporate world, so the jobs of all Europeans in general. Wait, I'm giving you arguments for you not to subscribe. You hate Turks, yet you eat kebab. I don't hate Turks, but you're just that's I can make a very uncomfortable joke there.
Eerie.
Stole the jobs in Bulgaria, so I had to go to the UK. Motherfucker, you can stream from anywhere.
That being an Arsenal fan is heavily linked with being a fucking cool person. That my theory is really truly standing right now. Huge congratulations.
It's like when
Very proud.
Aiden Ross gave Trump a Tesla.
It's amazing what you do. Even here in Spain, we feel the energy of what's happened.
Such a funny, great bit, dude.
I love
it's
this
truly
guy.
needed.
I love him so much too.
What,
He was
New York
rapping.
City needs right now, what the world needs right now, and man, just sending you lots of love and respect from here, from Spain, from a big Arsenal fan and former Arsenal player to a massive Arsenal fan as well, to you, Adam, as well. Sending you lots of love, big hug, and hope to see you
Thank
guys
you, Anon.
soon. Enjoy the
Thank
game.
you, Xi Jinping, for support of the Bulgarian economy.
I will send these to you.
Oh my
I'll text these to you.
That is.
I DM'd
I have
everyone.
watched.
I DM'd everyone. He's our era too.
He's our era. He's a style icon. He's
Vegan.
incredible.
Yeah.
A style icon.
I can't believe I did that. I feel like Oprah right now. You got a car. I'll text this to you.
Hector, I love you.
Go ahead.
He originally got into politics so that he can interact with some of his favorite football players. No peace. Yes, peace, no war. Yes, peace, no war. That was a chill interview. I very much so fucked with that. We humanized our boy. That's all that matters. The masses will now accept him even more than they did before.